Ladies and gentlemen, as my broadcast partner has alluded to, the Syrian assassin.
You see, he's not even coming through the entranceway. He's probably not even allowed in the locker room.
Being led to the ring by his manager, political advisor, and confidant indeed, Mr. Salazar. Here is what I am most terrified of. This man, I'm not sure that he knows the art and sport of professional wrestling. This man has a doctorate in total carnage. However, I will say this mad Syrian, if he is in fact looking for a fight, brother, he's fixing to get himself one.
C.W. Anderson, this man's a legend. He's a legend. He's a Mid-Atlantic legend, plain and simple.
ECW original.
One of the Extreme Horsemen. I've talked about this before. He's been in movies and television shows and video games. Brent, were you ever in a video game? No, I didn't think so. But C.W. Anderson
I've played millions of them.
And you might have played as C.W. Anderson in a video game.
Might have. Pretty good on Defender myself, actually.
What is Defender? Is it an Atari game? Anyway, regardless, C.W. Anderson right now, you know, he's got Brittany Marie there with him, and I gotta say, Mr. Salazar is out there with Vaziri Hassan, knowing that is a difference maker, but Brittany Marie might be the equalizer.
Well, Brittany Marie, very easy on the eyes for sure, but
she's not afraid to stick up for her man either, though.
However, if a fight does in fact break out and she is needed, I can almost assuredly say she will not run from that conflict one bit at all.
C.W. Anderson, no nonsense, tough as nails. These are words they use to describe wrestlers. None are they more apt to describe than C.W. Anderson.
From top to bottom, this man is almost the definitive definition of the word wrestler. But he is facing a box full of razor blades in Vaziri Hassan here tonight.
And that's the thing, CW is the definition of the word wrestler. There's no question about that. Vaziri Hassan, I mean, he is a wrestler, but he's a wild man.
Now, he
insane.
Okay, so Hassan, as is his custom, has placed the prayer mat in the ring.
I'm being silent out of respect, Brent.
I'm being silent because I'm not sure exactly what to say. And that is amazing, as you know.
It's not often that you're silent, but his pre-match ritual. And yeah, some say he could have done this backstage, but you know the thing is, people need to show Vaziri Hassan the proper respect.
And certainly the views of one Vaziri Hassan do not necessarily reflect those of MATW or affiliates. And this crowd showing their disapproval for certain, Thomas.
And I wonder now, is this still a part of the pre-match ritual, or is this just to antagonize the people here in Atlantic Territory Wrestling, which I think is a good idea. You know,
whatever it
no
takes to get an
to.
edge, right, Thomas?
Absolutely.
Whatever it takes
as
to get
long
an
as
edge.
you can get the win, that's all that matters. There's 2 pay windows backstage, one's for the winners, one's for the losers. So I'll direct you to the losers when we go back. assuming they're even paying you to be here.
Well, you know, that's certainly remains to be seen.
Certainly not as handsomely as they're paying me, but nevertheless, Vaziri Hassan out here talking to the crowd.
And you should be certainly paid well for the exemplary work you do here at MATW.
You know, Brent, I appreciate that. Thank you, man. You might be back on my Christmas card list. I'm not sure yet.
And so now, C.W. Anderson asking this crowd, are you seriously going to let this man come in here, wave the Syrian flag, and take precious time away from this match by allowing this man to pray? Now, religious freedom, obviously, listen, I get all that, but there's a time and place for everything, Thomas. And you're right, you alluded to it. The man should have done this in the back, pre-match.
But he knows what he's doing. He's getting under the skin of C.W. Anderson. That's a smart idea. Throw him off his game. There's no reason not to.
C.W. came to this. He walked very sternly to that ring to get the action started.
I don't think he's going to get the response he wants here in Atlantic Territory Wrestling.
The Syrian is a very large man. He is. He will certainly, I wonder. And now, C.W. Anderson asking referee Dustin Pruitt, and he even gets a seal of approval from this crowd. And now hopefully all the formalities are out of the way. Hopefully the bell will be called for here in just a moment. The Syrian giving
Vaziri Hassan, C.W. Anderson. Crowd, Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling, firmly behind C.W. Anderson, the ECW legend, the Extreme Horseman, one of the hardcore icons. But,
well, we do witness a collar and elbow tie-up now, so it's not a true street fight. Oh, wait a minute, I might be wrong there. Big left, just driven into the jaw of Anderson.
And the thing is, Hassan is very dangerous. But look at that, right to the ropes immediately. I mean, he's smart too. He is not just a crazy giant. The guy he's intelligent.
And not only is he intelligent, but obviously showing a little bit of athleticism too. He is a very quick individual for his size.
And he just smacked the taste out of C.W. Anderson's mouth.
And very wisely makes his way out to the...
I've got to respect that. I wouldn't slap C.W. Anderson for love or money.
Well, I can tell you, it would take a whole lot of both for me to do it too. So here, the young Middle Easterner climbing back in. Collar and elbow again. I guarantee you, we're going to try our best to get a wrestling match out of this.
Let's talk. Oh, wait.
Open hand now to the chest by Anderson, and I mean reverberated through this arena like a shotgun.
And can we say that's because he went to the well twice? C.W. Anderson is not a guy you pull the same trick on twice.
And when you do, which Hassan did, you're going to pay the price.
Hassan into the rope, C.W. Anderson. Right there to stop him.
Big knee now by Anderson, and I mean to tell you, the North Carolinian going to work now. Thomas, this is just unbelievable that he has gotten Hassan off his feet.
He is absolutely in a world of trouble right now because C.W. Anderson has taken him down and out. That said, Mr. Salazar, one of the most decorated managers. If you're going to have a guy in the corner, he's the guy to have. I mean, other than myself, of course.
Well,
wait a minute now. He's pulling
him up by that mask. And wait a minute, I don't know if that was a rake of the eyes. He certainly didn't pull his hair, but he was able to gain a little bit of an advantage and get back into the ring. Now is Hassan. Oh yeah, that's
taking full advantage of that count again, Brent. By any means necessary, get a victory. It doesn't matter. Two windows, winners, losers. And that taking full advantage of the count, that's a smart thing to do. Whether you like it or you don't like it, Brent, it's an intelligent thing to do from Vaziri Hassan.
And the near 300-pounder, he was leaning all of his mass across the back of the neck of Anderson, whose throat was on that third rope. And I mean, winded doesn't even begin to describe it. Oh, but wait a minute, playing possum perhaps was Anderson.
Oh, but down, right back down he goes.
Two big boots now by Vaziri Hassan, and just all of that weight.
And again,
mass, again, nearly 300 pounds.
But he's taking that count. This is a very smart move. Vaziri Hassan is, there is some cerebral aspect to this. He is trying to dismantle C.W. Anderson, which is a great decision for her.
No one home.
I take it back.
On that particular trial.
C.W. Anderson, look at those just punches to the face.
Nice jabs now. Shades of Apollo Creed is C.W. Anderson. Oh, wait a minute now.
The Dusty Rhodes punch.
No doubt. Here's one for the young lady in the third row.
Elbow to the head. And that's the thing here. The wrestlers here in Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling are not afraid to fight.
And that is what sets the action at MATW apart from all others.
Vaziri Hassan in a world of trouble right now. Mr. Salazar talking to him.
Oh, wait a minute. What's in his hand?
I don't see anything.
Looks like of course you wouldn't. Wait a minute now.
He's trying to roll the big man over. Only a two. Oh!
Very close to
Did you see that?
I have no idea what he hit him with, but he hit him with something. He most certainly hit him in the back of the head with something, Thomas. And I'm not sure where it came from. Did Salazar give it to him? And rightfully so.
C.W. Anderson wins this match. The ref saw it. And the ref called. Hassan, Salazar, they're not. Oh!
My gracious!
He just kicked Salazar into next week.
I guarantee you his head could be found probably somewhere in the third or fourth row. Your winner, and I mean justifiably so, the Rock Wilder himself, C.W. Anderson.
C.W. Anderson is victorious here tonight. Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling, bringing you the best professional wrestling from the Mid-Atlantic and beyond. C.W. Anderson, the lovely Brittany Marie, getting the win. Probably not the way he wanted it, but getting the win here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a sliver of the incredible, intense wrestling action you will see each and every outing at Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling. Why don't you go see if you can talk to the winner there, Tom?
Let me do that.
Please don't forget to visit us online at www.matwonline.com for all the happenings, goings on. Ladies and gentlemen, an interview.
And Vaziri Hassan, the winner of that match, C.W. Anderson, Preston Quinn. The Extreme Horsemen, let's talk about tonight the challenge you still have ahead of you with the big man. And C.W., I probably not the way you wanted to win that, so PK, what's your thoughts here?
See, right now, I'm looking at all these people, and I want to tell you all the Extreme Horsemen is not somebody that a bunch of these kids on TikTok are going to be talking about. We're not somebody that the teeny boppers are going to be talking about. We're the tag team that your daddy looks at you when he sees us on TV and says, son, that's a couple of tough guys right there. That's a couple of real men.
And of course, you guys have matches coming up with the Lords with lots of talent, but tonight, C.W., like I said, probably didn't go quite the way you wanted it to.
It doesn't matter which way it goes. It matters that at the end of the day, these people saw the W and saw what C.W. Anderson can do. Now that goes for anybody that comes on to independence, anybody in professional wrestling. 30 years we've been doing this. There's not a person out there's not a tag team that can hang with these two grown men as these people see, because we are the Extreme Horsemen, and when you step in the ring with us, it's a long ride, boys.
Here come the Gordy Bulldogs. These guys, the towns that we come to don't appreciate the Gordy Bulldogs the way they're supposed to.
Well, there's probably good reason for that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling. Main event Brent here alongside, and you just heard the voice of reason.
I am the voice of reason, right? Because these people, look, listen.
I just wish you'd be more reasonable.
I am reasonable. Mark and Sean Denny win matches everywhere they go. They grace us with their presence. They tell us this is a failed experiment here in America. And I'm not going to say I necessarily agree with that, but they're still gracing us with their presence. They're coming over from the pond, across the pond. I know you don't know about that, Brett, but you're not an international man.
Hardly.
But they're coming over here from across the pond. Mark and Sean and I, we hang out all the time.
The most international I ever get is when I savor the great German bologna that I like so well. However, the Gordy Bulldogs, they've been doing it. I mean, admittedly, they have been doing it for
They haven't just been doing it, but they've been winning for a very long time.
That is also a fact.
No respect.
This crowd is showing you just exactly what they think of the Gordy Bulldogs right about now. This has all... Boy, this has all the earmarks of just pure, unadulterated trouble.
I don't even understand why Demented Bradley and Joe King are allowed anywhere that we go. These guys, I'm not saying they're not talented wrestlers, but they're insane. Look at them. Just look at them.
But you know what is so remarkable?
It's that these people
both of
like
these
them.
individuals, yes, They have certainly garnered a very strong following. However, Thomas, these guys can truly wrestle. They are game competitors, no doubt about it.
They are not men that I would run into in the dark alley.
I can assure you that would not be a good
If
thing.
I ran into the Bulldogs in the dark alley, we'd sit and have a spot of tea and have a slight discussion
Spot of
about
tea.
the state of the world, as people like us do.
I can almost assuredly say it'd be something a little different, but nonetheless, what a match. What a matchup. I can't remember, it's certainly in near memory, these four individuals squaring off.
I'm going to say this. Joe King and Vincent Bradley, it's hard to prepare for guys like this because you just don't know what they're going to do.
But as a manager, what would you tell the Jordan Bulldogs in facing such?
Don't face them. Why would you do that? Don't fight these guys. These guys are crazy. They'll knock years off their career.
You know what? You might be on this one. So, ladies and gentlemen, referee Todd Myers now will most certainly have plenty to look after.
Check him again.
Is that going to do any good? We don't know what the
Well, I think the problem, Brent, is the weapon is Vincent Bradley and Joe King. They're the weapons.
I mean, listen, I don't mean to laugh. I'm not laughing because it's comical. I'm laughing because everything you're saying is true.
You don't need an illegal object when you're just willing to do anything at all to win a match.
Boy, what an absolute response these boys are getting from this standing room only crowd here.
Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling, these fans love the real-life freaks. No respect for the Gordy Bulldogs. We're going to see how this plays out.
So, basically, the real-life freaks versus, I would say, in my estimation, one of the most seasoned tag teams in the last 2 decades.
Absolutely. I mean, when you talk Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, you got to mention the Denny's. The Denny's have been carrying the torch for Mid-Atlantic Pro Wrestling. But now, Brent, Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling is taking over this mantle. We are giving you the best of the Mid-Atlantic right here and beyond. But Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling, bringing you professional wrestling back the way it's supposed to be. And we have this matchup right here. Two classic styles here. It's two very technical, very skilled, talented wrestlers against two
Powerhouse versus outhouse, it looks like. That's what I would say.
Again, two fighters, man.
And well, listen, one thing, again, that you must say about the real-life freaks is Joe King especially.
Right, coordination.
No question. The heart of a lion, this man. And Vincent Bradley is he just does what Joe King indicates for him to. And point and wipe it out, basically. Whatever Joe King points out to this young man, he erases. And so, bell has yet to sound. I'm sure that would be an early Christmas gift for the one and only Alexander B. Thomas.
Sean and Mark discussing who's going to start here. So Sean's going off the point early. I don't know if that's a good plan.
Oh,
lock up.
Collar and elbow now, signifying the start of this one. Todd Myers checking both individuals. A nice reversal now by Denny. Now you see what I mean? Now that was athleticism. That wasn't just crazy or demented at all.
That is true, and I'm not ever going to knock the real-life freaks. Talented individuals.
Joe King now wrenching so hard on the left arm of Sean Denny. Wait a minute now, escaping.
Look at the list of people Sean Denny has faced and won, or even faced and lost, bro. I'm going to say this. I've seen him in the ring with men like Brian Anderson. This man has been in the ring with some of the absolute finest professional wrestlers in the world. Here he is
for 20 years, no doubt about it. And dispatching the young Joe King is the young Brit Sean Denny. Oh, wait a minute now, going back to work on that left arm is King. He is just wrenching it in.
You can see the pain in the face of Sean Denny. Trying to tag his brother. I don't think he can quite reach him.
Wait.
I don't think he made it.
That was probably ill-fated for sure.
You got to appreciate Mark's attempt to distract Joe King, though.
He tried so. And now his brother is actually.
Mark was right there to make the save.
Very nice save. Wait a minute, Vincent Bradley now seeing his first bit of action in this one, going to work on the midsection of Mark Denny.
Clubs. They're not even fists, they're clubs.
They are indeed. What a large individual.
In unison, the Real Life Freaks are just taking it to the Denny's.
At least they know how many times they hit each other. So this crowd certainly counted. Oh, what a move now.
I'm surprised that the Real Life Freaks and this crowd can count.
Square dance-esque was that move by the Denny's as they then charged.
But right now, Joe King is stomping a hole in Sean Denny.
My goodness, that's an understatement for sure. As Denny certainly looking more worse for the wear in this one than either Real Life Freak. Oh, just
look, that's what I said. He's using him as a weapon. How do you check him for weapons when he is the weapon?
Joe King was picked up and just used as, battering ram-esque by Dominic Bradley, who is now...
Brett, I know that they don't let you in the locker room, but you should have seen him backstage. They're in the corner just like rocking and plotting, I guess. And I would not want to get in the ring with this guy.
And I'll tell you this right here may be, I know he is demented. Oh, see, now.
But Sean's cerebral. Sean Denny is cerebral, but you know what? All the thinking in the world doesn't stop a brick wall.
Huge shoulder now, just bludgeoning Sean Denny, who dispatched to the mat, and then picked back up and slammed unceremoniously.
You still got to use that mat. You can't put him through it.
Oh, wow.
Throws Joe King on him, and again, these guys will do anything to win. It doesn't matter. They're not concerned about their well-being at all. How do you fight a guy?
Turnbuckle, ring post, each other. They will use anything they have at their disposal.
They are skilled professional wrestlers on top of that. You made that point earlier. You're correct. It happens once in a while. You are correct. They are skilled professional wrestlers.
But let me say, when it comes to tag team wrestling, knowing exactly where your partner is or should be, these Denny boys, these young Brits are masterful.
You can't get any closer than two brothers.
Without saying another word, just say it. These young men literally watched one another grow up. They grew up to be one of the most formidable tag teams in recent memory, and that is a fact.
You know what your brother's thinking. You always know. You grew up with a guy. You know where he's going to be, and you have a desire to make sure that you protect him.
So wait a minute. What are the plans Mark Denny has for King here? Oh, of course, guillotine-like.
That's a classic European method.
It's also illegal, but referee Todd Myers.
What's illegal?
Well, choking your opponent
there was some kid in the front row.
certainly not warranted here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And of course, Todd Myers back to the action as the Denny's were, I said masterful, and certainly that is the word for it, as they were able to...
Head of steam.
Goodness gracious now. Huge body splash by Mark Denny. Then Sean followed it up, leaving Joe King.
How would you like to get hit with the hip of Mark Denny at 20 miles an hour?
That would certainly not be wanted by anyone.
Only a 2 count there, man.
It is amazing to me the just whirlwind-like action that this match has culminated into.
Listen, this crowd here. Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling, they're willing Joe King ahead. But Sean and Mark are trying to stop him, and that's what they need to do. They can't let him get that adrenaline because, again, he just can't feel it.
And going to work on the outside now is Mark Denny. Again, Myers is more infatuated with what's going on.
Mark is checking to make sure Joe's head is okay. That's really nice, man. That's the kind of sportsmanship you see from the Denny's.
Just checking to see what kind of shampoo he's using, I guess.
He smells great, I'm sure.
Nice.
Doesn't he look like he smells great?
Dude, that chin that Denny is so known for to the back, the upper back of Joe King. King trying, begging.
Oh, slapping. You know what? I love the Denny's, but I have to question this tactic.
An open hand followed by several more by Mark Denny, now pushing, just dispatching Joe King now back down to the mat.
I don't think I want to make him angry.
These Denny's are just, I'm telling you, they are seasoned veterans.
Oh, but right now Mark is on the ground. A DDT from Joe King. He needs to reach that tag and grab Dimension Bradley's hand. He needs to bring him in. If he can't do it, he might be in a world trouble.
Tag made. Oh, wait a minute now. That has certainly changed. Dominic Bradley going absolutely berserk now.
Down he goes, and he's got Mark up in the air. Look, Mark Denny, all that weight of Mark Denny on the ground hard. Both the Denny's are in a world of trouble right now at the hands of Dominic Bradley. Look.
Dominic Bradley cleaning house in front of this standing room only crowd, and now
Splashes, uppercuts, everything under the sun. Sean is dazed. Is he gonna fall over? Don't turn around.
Oh,
no.
Wait a minute now. This can only spell but one thing, and it has happened. Choke slam by the Dominic one. Oh, wait a minute now. Oh.
Mark playing their own game, kind of sacrificed himself a bit to take him down.
Wait a minute.
That's it, the cutter. It's over.
It's
over. No. Yes, Sean, get him.
Wait a minute, maybe not.
Sean, you got this.
Oh.
Down goes Joe King.
Planted him right in the middle of the ring.
All four men
Totally spent,
exhausted. I mean, they left it all in the ring.
I mean, all
Denny.
four of these men, and now Dominic.
Oh no.
Driving that big fist right into the forehead of Denny, and another one. My gracious goodness.
Sean Denny. Ropes. Wait. Down he goes. And the cover.
Could it be possible?
Oh, Mark right there to break it up.
Always know when to make that save, and moreover, always able to make it. It's incredible. These Denny's are formidable. They are serious competitors, and they are just as of
Bradley.
Well, as of right now, they are in total control.
Only a 2 count.
2 and 3
And look at Sean. Look at Sean's face. Sean looks just bewildered that didn't do it.
Priceless, the look on Sean Denny's face. How could it not?
Bewildered means surprised. I don't know if it's real.
Let me see. Thesaurus. Bewildered. Check.
Right now, Sean and Mark making the game from trying to figure out what to do, because honestly, they've probably thrown what they have at him. It's not working, so he's trying something. He's got his knee pad down.
And now Denny, I was just going to allude to that, has taken that right knee pad.
This is going to be it, Brent. This has got to be it.
Oh
no!
It most certainly is it. I mean, finding its mark, but certainly not where it was intended.
Joe King is up. Dominic Bradley is up. Sean is perplexed.
Oh!
He just got suplex. Clothesline. Cover 1, 2, 3, and that's it.
Lions, Tigers, and Bears, oh my! Ladies and gentlemen, your winners in this one, the Real Life Freaks. Unbelievable.
The Real Life Freaks victorious.
Ladies and gentlemen, what incredible action here at MATW, Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling. Folks, your winners in this one, the Real Life Freaks, Joe King, Dominic Bradley. This crowd showing their approval indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget, log on to www.matwonline.com. Any, every, all things Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling. Stateside, welcome to this action-packed broadcast of Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling. And in the ring you see before you, led to the ring by Spencer Chestnut, his manager, the absolute one-man demolition machine.
Asafi.
Holy man. Just might be the most complicated challenge that our next competitor, who will be introduced shortly, has ever faced, Thomas. Ever.
Pantry is going to have his hands full tonight.
Wily veteran, native of Gloucester, Virginia, being met with the MATW faithful.
Firmly behind Preston Quinn, the pain train.
I was going to say with a thunderous round of cheers, but that takes nothing away from what he's facing here tonight.
You mean the mountain in the ring?
My goodness.
Where's the Boston News Wrestling Coach Kyle Bill at?
What is he doing?
He's trying to give a little bit of recognition
To the local wrestling coach?
Well,
Oh, he's
inviting the wrestling coach into his corner.
that is favoritism. That person is here with the venue.
How inspirational.
You debut, or that lady right there is gonna beat me at my high school. I will rip his arm off and beat you with it tonight. I'll tell you that.
Preston Quinn here in his hometown, bringing in the hometown coach. You know,
Spencer Chestnut certainly not liking.
and he needs to file a complaint, a grievance with the board of directors here in Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling. This is not fair.
And certainly, again, the opinions of Alexander B. Thomas from those Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling. This one's going to be quite
The
interesting.
pain train, ready to go, checking in.
One half of the Extreme Horsemen, the Pain Train indeed. What a powerhouse of a man.
Bell has rung, Fleer. That means we're underway.
That stands about 18 feet from the Pain Train.
That's not even a man. That's a brick wall in the shape of a man.
And so if you are managing one Preston Quinn here tonight, Thomas, how in the world do you put together a strategy?
Number one, I don't associate with people like Preston Quinn when I can help it. You know, number two, you wait till the referee's back is turned to kick him low. You do what you got to do. You take him down. But that said, like I said, you know, PQ, and he's got the wrestling coach here at the place that we're at. You know, come on.
For Preston Quinn, a very athletic.
He'll probably have the wrestling coach turn the lights off halfway through the match so he can blindside him.
Well, but I will say this, all jokes aside, I'm sure you meant nothing funny about what you just said. Getting the big man Asafi off his feet will be the keys to victory here for the Pain Train.
Asafi is getting a little distracted though. He's jawing off at the crowd. He's focused on maybe the wrong things because let's not take Preston Quinn lightly. You know, Mid-Atlantic territory wrestling. You talk about the Mid-Atlantic, you talk about the Extreme Horseman, and he's one half of them. The Pain Train, Preston Quinn, also a talented singles competitor in his own right.
No question, has held numerous singles championships up and down the Eastern Seaboard, the Mid-Atlantic territory, most exclusively.
Wanted in several states.
I'm not so sure where you get your information, but that is news to me for sure.
It's on MATW Online.
Okay, and please join us at matwonline.com for all the happenings.
It's called a promotional message, Brent. This crowd behind Preston Quinn.
Listen to this capacity crowd.
They're all aboard the Pain Train, and Preston Quinn is hyped and ready to go. This is not the Preston Quinn I would want to fight.
Now a collar and elbow tie-up, and quickly broken.
And I'm going to say this, I think Asafi might be a little off his game. I think he's thrown by this.
I will say this, that in normal circumstance, Preston Quinn in most cases is looking down.
Wait, he's right back up to that adrenaline. Quinn back to his feet. He's got the adrenaline, he's got that going through his veins here in his hometown with his crowd.
But normally, Quinn would look down at his competitor, looking very firmly up at the large individual.
That makes two entire valid points that I've heard from you in recent memory. Oh, but I kicked to the gut.
Huge boot, like he needed it. Administered by Asafi, met though, coming off that rope by a huge elbow by Quinn.
That's what years and years of wrestling experience gets you. You know to stop him before it comes.
And making an attempt at an armbar is Preston Quinn on the very large Asafi, who very wisely grabs that top rope ordered to break by referee Todd Myers. And Quinn most certainly listens to referee Todd Myers' instructions, as now both individuals.
Yeah, let's talk about this. Asafi is not only a big guy, he's got the pedigree. I believe he's related to the Barbarian, if I'm not mistaken.
And if that is certainly true, then we know what Preston Quinn just might be in for.
Another story you'll see here at Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling, the Barbarian. But right now you see Preston Quinn, Asafi in the corner.
I can't believe that I'm going to say what I'm about to. I'm genuinely concerned for the Pain Train here tonight. Although, early on...
That adrenaline, though. Preston Quinn is not afraid of Asafi.
He's not afraid of anyone. That doesn't really make the difference,
that makes him a fool, is what it makes him.
I hope you're not right, and I'm praying you're not. As Quinn now... Oh, wait! Taking his eye off his competitor for just a second.
Spencer Chestnut with the distraction.
And then dumped out onto the ringside floor area is Quinn. Big chop now by Asafi, going to work on the outside on the Pain Train.
Chestnut.
And just what I said, just when I said it.
Wait,
missing now is Asafi.
And PQ, the Pain Train. Look at slams his arm right into the barricade.
That is not going to be good.
And in the ring, this is a smart decision. You can't win a wrestling match with no arms, Brent.
Pick a body part, go to work on it. That's the MO of one Pain Train Preston Quinn, who now for the third time has just driven the left arm of Asafi into the ring post, the barricade, the apron.
He's trying to escape. He's trying to get away from this. He's trying to stop the assault from the Pain Train.
Drove the left arm into anything he could find.
Look at that. Look at that.
And now the wily veteran.
Look at that, just taking it to Asafi.
Wait, a break of the eyes now from Asafi, the big man, and a headbutt to follow that up.
Doesn't matter how you get the job done, it matters that you get the job done, right? And into the ropes goes Asafi. Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness!
A clothesline heard throughout the arena as he levels the Pain Train, Preston Quinn. It absolutely levels him.
Lord heavens, what a huge clothesline.
Down and out is the Pain Train.
Preston Quinn is having a hard time finding out where he is. Man, he was rearranged and disassembled, Thomas. My God, sorry to talk over you. I just can't believe damage.
Asafi is now just taking Preston Quinn apart. You know, we talk about Preston Quinn targets a body part. He does that like nobody does that. But Asafi is just throwing everything at him, throwing just meat hooks at him. I mean, taking him apart.
But just the sheer size of Asafi and the force that clothesline had behind it just rearranged.
You said it yourself, it's not often that PQ is the smaller man in the ring.
He most certainly is tonight, giving up probably some, I don't know, 45, 50 pounds and 6'8" inches in height to the big man.
Preston Quinn is in a world of hurt. Now, wait
a minute now, a little fight left in it. PQ, after all, has a couple of hard shots to the breadbasket by the paint train, and now following that up with a left and
You got to endure the heart. You know what heart's going to get you, Brett? That right there on the back of the mat.
We see it far too often where a big man like Asafi, who we don't see people of his size very often, but the strength that he has shown here, the moxie, the determination to eradicate one PQ has overridden anything PQ has tried to muster against.
He's looking to make his mark. He wants to make his mark here on Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling. But right now, PQ is trying to fight back. He's got this crowd behind him, and the adrenaline is flowing. PQ with these shots to the face, to the gut, and the punches. They're not forearms. They're not light. I mean, they're punches.
They're closed fists for sure.
He is fighting Asafi, plain and simple.
But what if you noticed, Asafi had wrenched in that nerve pitch of PQ.
Absolutely.
And I mean, just
wait. Oh, the shoulder tackle
now.
And PQ.
This
head of steam, PQ.
Proud representative of the state of Virginia is PQ, who's now to his feet and is determined to go back to work on Asafi.
And Asafi now back. Look at this action. Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling. This is the kind of stuff that you see. These are the kind of competitors that want to win, that want to make their mark.
Where wrestling's past, present, and future collide in an MATW ring coming to a venue near you.
You see Spencer Chestnut and get some good pressing, some word. He leaned in real close to his ear.
See,
PQ some words of encouragement.
You obviously, and bringing that to light, a manager in your own right.
Look, again,
he's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Wait. That's not a wrestler. He is not allowed in the ring. What is this?
Oh, wait a minute now. The Gloucester wrestling coach.
What?
Oh,
No.
wait. Holy mackerel.
You can't. Look at that. He's just cheating.
Stunnered the big Asafi
the
Mountain.
spine buster.
And now spine buster.
3. It's over. Preston Quinn victorious against Asafi here tonight. You cheated. You cheated.
Preston Quinn, your winner. The pain train travels on.
The pain train, Preston Quinn victorious, but Britt, he cheated. He cheated here tonight. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's preposterous. It's presumptuous. It's all sorts of usses.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what else it is. It is exactly what you said. Anything it takes to win, and that was certainly.
I would never say that.
Oh, but wait.
Wait. Oh, no.
Yeah,
no.
This right here.
He's not a wrestler.
You
can't do this.
This is what we call.
It's not fair.
A receipt.
No, this is terrible. Shake the man's hand. Come on.
You're about to get a receipt for your night's work.
There you go. Shake his hand. Sporting contest.
Oh, yeah.
Striking a non-wrestler is Preston Quinn. This is ridiculous. Regardless, the pain train is victorious here tonight. Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling. Preston Quinn taking home the victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us at the next MATW hard-hitting event coming to a venue near you. Please log on to www.matwonline.com. Find out when and where you can be a part
I am the voice of reason, Alexander B. Thomas. This is Main Event, Brent Flater. We thank you for joining us here at Mid-Atlantic Territory Wrestling.
Till we see each other again, so long for now.